Hi everybody, today on Political Access it's going to be a hypothetical matchup between Bill Maher for the Democrats and Tucker Carlson for the Republicans. This is another one suggested to me in the comments. I've done several with Tucker Carlson before, I've done one with Bill Maher before, and these two candidates not actively being in politics do make it difficult, and I've provided a bunch of commentary in previous videos, so I'll try to keep this a little bit shorter, but let's get started here. We'll quickly go through the states and talk more about it at the end. Alaska is going to be safe for Carlson. Hawaii, safe for Maher. Washington, Oregon, California, safe for Maher. Nevada is close, but I have it as a tilt for Maher. Idaho, Utah, safe for Carlson. Arizona, another close one, could go either way. I have it as a tilt for Carlson. Montana, Wyoming, safe for Carlson. Colorado, low double digits, safe for Maher. New Mexico, that'll be likely for Maher. North Dakota, South Dakota, safe for Carlson. Nebraska at large, safe for Carlson. The 2nd District, that'll be leans for Maher, probably 2 or 3 points. Kansas, Oklahoma, safe for Carlson. Texas will be likely for Tucker. Up to Minnesota, that'll be about 5 to 6 points, likely for Maher. Iowa, that'll be high single digits, likely for Carlson. Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, safe for Carlson. Back up to Wisconsin, another state you could make an argument either way for. I settled on a tilt for Carlson. Illinois, safe for Maher. Up to Michigan, another Rust Belt state. It's a little bluer than the rest, so it's tough to decide, but I did settle on a tilt for Maher. Indiana, safe for Tucker. Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, safe for Tucker. Down to Florida, that's going to be 5 to 7 points, likely for Carlson. Let's go one state up to Georgia, just like some of the other states. This is anybody's guess. The suburbs are trending blue. There's a lot of deep red counties. With these two candidates, it's a tough call. I settled on a tilt for Carlson. South Carolina, safe for Carlson. North Carolina, 4.5, maybe 5 points, leans for Carlson. Up to Ohio, that'll be high single digits, likely for Carlson. West Virginia is safe for Carlson. Let's go up to Maine at large. That'll be likely for Maher, probably 5, maybe up to 7 points. The 1st District is solidly blue, safe for Maher. The 2nd District, that's a lot redder, more populist Republican, so that goes likely for Carlson. New Hampshire, that's an interesting one. That's borderline about 4.5 to 5 points, leans likely. I kept it at leans for Maher. Vermont, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Washington, D.C. Fairly easy call, safe for Maher. Now let's go to Pennsylvania. The confidence level is low, so I'll cut to the chase, and it's a tilt for Maher. The last state is Virginia, and that's going to go likely for Maher. So there's your final map, and it's another nail-biter. It's the common 272 to 266 matchup, this time in favor of Carlson. We've seen this before. It does usually come down to the same 5 or 6 states, maybe up to 10 states, depending on the candidates. And I'm not going to be so bold as to say I have much confidence in this map. I try to think about the states, I try to think about the candidates. There's just a lot of unknowns. Now, as I've said in some previous videos, Tucker Carlson, he's polarizing. There's no denying that. And he's going to be painted as scary. There's going to be a lot of things dug up that he has said. There's going to be a lot of scare tactics. He's probably going to be anti-establishment, culturally populist. Occasionally he'll push back on some economic issues. He'll go after big tech. I don't think he's going to win many people over on healthcare or workers' rights, but he'd be good for calling out hypocrisies on the other side, and I think that would help him in a lot of those Rust Belt states. The suburbs, maybe they'd be scared off by him, but Bill Maher, he's not really in politics himself. He pushes back on a lot of the wokeness and the social justice excesses. That would help him in the Rust Belt as well, but who knows how he would run on a lot of other issues. Most of them he does come down as an establishment liberal Democrat. He's also a pretty outspoken atheist. It's possible that hurts him by a point or two. Tucker Carlson has a little bit of youth behind him. That could boost him slightly, but it's easy to say Carlson, he's too scary. He couldn't possibly win Arizona, Georgia, Wisconsin, and you could also say Bill Maher, he's not serious enough to actually win Nevada, Pennsylvania, or Michigan. Those Trump voters are going to be enthusiastic and come out for Tucker Carlson. So it's tough to say, but Bill Maher, he's going to do well on the coasts. He's going to do well in Colorado. I'm not sure how well he would do in Minnesota. Kept it unlikely for him. If he goes hard against the establishment, then you'd see the media turn against him a little bit more, but I think he would get much more favorable treatment than Tucker would. So it really all comes down to what the national environment is at the time, and which 4 or 5 issues these candidates actually want to run on. Crime and immigration, it's probably going to help Tucker. Again, healthcare, it's usually going to benefit the Democrat, but there's so many other issues out there. It's hard to say. I would hope most people are flexible on their ratings. Given that it is very hypothetical, And there's different routes you could take depending on which aspects you want to emphasize. Some of you might have Tucker Carlson losing this convincingly, and others might have him winning it convincingly. I like to leave a little bit of room in the middle because I do think a lot of these states could swing by 1, 2, or even up to 3 points, and that would change the entire outcome and it would change some of these ratings. So it's an interesting battle. There's a lot more you could say about this. I don't want to go on forever. Let me know in the comments, do you mostly agree with this map? Or would you change 5, 10, maybe even 15 of these states somehow? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.